Morning, guys. So today I wanted to film a video about how to feel productive when you really have nothing to do. For me personally, I work during the school year, and so during the summer I don't have a lot of responsibilities, and I think with quarantine it's put me and I think a lot of other people in a place where we're kind of just waking up in the morning, doing nothing, going to bed, and there's this sense of like purposelessness. And so this video is for you. My first tip is to do those little things that signify the start of your day. And for me, that's brushing my teeth and making my bed. I find that if I don't brush my teeth literally right when I get up first thing, it really slows down the rest of my day. Like already from the beginning, I've let myself know like, oh, it's not a normal day. I have nothing to do because you didn't brush your teeth right away. Right after I brush my teeth, I always try to make my bed. This obviously doesn't happen for me every day, but I think even when I get back into bed or like I lay on top of my covers when the bed is made, it's totally a different feeling than like snuggling into still messy blankets, messy sheets, and slept-in pillows. And so those are my two things that signify the start of my day. A few other things are washing your face, changing your clothes, chugging your water is another one, maybe letting your pet out into the backyard, or even going for a walk. So I don't mean to say that these should be like huge things that you're not going to do long term. So if you know you're not going to be able to walk your dog every single morning and that's just like not for you, don't pick that one. Maybe something just like putting on your jewelry. Like slipping your rings on. I think that's something so small but can really work to let your body know, let your mind know, like we're getting started, like I'm putting myself together. All right, now I need some coffee. Tip is to find the time to go outside and experience sunshine. I came across a post recently kind of outlining the benefits of moderate sun exposure. Just to briefly name a few: increases vitamin D production, has potential to increase serotonin, so boost your mood. The exposure to light in your eyes tells your mind basically that it's time to get going, and so it can be a natural energy booster. And then I also read that it has potential to regulate blood pressure. So those are just 5 quick ones. Obviously do your own research. I think especially with quarantine, it's been really easy to spend a lot of, oh, fly just flew. It's been really easy to like spend all day inside, and that can really contribute to the feeling of being lazy, like you have nothing to do. So I think just starting your day with like 2-3 minutes even of just being outside, of getting the fresh air. So I'm just gonna sit here and finish my coffee outside. Don't forget your sunscreen. Hair's looking crazy. But I just cleaned up a small part in my room, and my third tip is to do some cleaning. And now, wait. The thing about feeling productive is that you need to be in the right mental space, and before you like work to do all that, you need to take a look at your environment. So I'm not saying to clean everything, but pick one small area and clean for just like 5 minutes. They're just like put some things away. No big deal. All good. And then if you do that a little bit on every day that you have nothing to do, eventually things will look okay. If that doesn't sound feasible, something else that I'm gonna do right now is go through all my expired like skincare, body care, makeup even. More than likely, if it's expired, you're not reaching for it enough to be worth it keeping, in my opinion. So yes.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust.
All right, so a little continuation of my third tip of cleaning. After you get done with that, you sit down and you pick up your phone. Pretty normal, but instead of scrolling through your social media, kind of think about how you can cleanse it, how you can kind of filter through what you want to be taking in. So I'm talking about unsubscribing from email lists that drive you nuts, the ones that you never read and that build up in your email list. Taking a look at who you're following on social media, on Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, Twitter, all of that, and thinking about if the content that you're taking in, the people that are showing up on your feed, are really helping to inspire you, helping to whatever it is. Go through that and clean that up. Another thing you can do is go through your photos and delete all the photos that you just don't need anymore. This one's really tough, but clean from the outside in, and all those things are just taking up space, unnecessary space, and you're on your phone anyways, so why not?
You're the one I trust, and I always be around when I need some love. And
So my fourth tip is to take a few personality tests. So next time, instead of reaching for your laptop and opening up Netflix, you can Google up which tests appeal to you, and I'm gonna list a few in the description box below that I've taken. I honestly can't think of anything more productive to do in your free time than learn about yourself or work on self-growth. And so, yes. And rather than make you watch me do my personality test, I'm just gonna jump into tip number 5, and that's to help someone else. A lot of the times when I have those days where I'm just lazy and I feel like I've done nothing and I don't know what to do, it comes down a lot of times to my motivation to do things, or lack of motivation rather. And I think more often than not, when you're doing something for someone else, you're able to find that energy, that inspiration, that motivation that you need to get up and do it. And I think that's just a super cool thing to be able to fulfill that need for purpose by doing something, giving the gift of your time, your energy to someone you love. Some things that I like to do are to make food for people I care about, to do simple tasks, to clean for them, maybe do their dishes. Taking Bandit on a walk is something that often I don't want to do, but makes me feel good knowing that I'm doing something that he wants, something that he enjoys. So yeah, that's what I'm actually gonna do right now. I'm gonna change and then take him on a walk, and then I'm gonna go work out. Here's Bandit, and have my laptop here sitting on the ground because this is where I can find the best lighting, but I'll just jump straight into tip number 6, and that is to reach out to someone that you've been thinking about, that person that you've been meaning to call up, to text, whatever it is, and just haven't gotten to. Being an introvert, it can feel really tiring and energy consuming to talk to people, even your friends. And the hardest part for me with staying in touch with people is that first step, that first move, you know, just sending that text, that hey text, or just like pressing the call button. But the thing is, even as an introvert, if you're talking to the right people, if you're surrounding yourself with the right people, they'll be able to fill your cup too, even as an introvert. I'm gonna make a few calls right now. We'll just see who picks up. I haven't texted anyone, but that's usually my thing, is just to randomly call people and hope they pick up. So I'm gonna do that now, and I'll leave you guys here. If you've watched the whole video, thank you so much. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up the video, throw a comment down below so we can talk a little bit. I got nothing but time. Yes. We will see you guys soon.